Warning. Main containment breach detected. All prisoners must return to their cells immediately. Lethal force authorized.
Place. Don't trust the voices. Don't trust the voices. B-17.
We're waiting for you. Help us.
We're waiting for you, Adam. You can't run forever. You can't run forever.
We're still here. They forgot us. Count the days.
The prison wasn't empty. Something inside the darkness was watching him, waiting for him.
The prison doors opened on their own, like the facility already knew he was awake. Alert! Bio readings critical for B-17. All units converge on Corridor 4. He's loose. Warning. Subject B-17 detected.
Subject B-17 activated.
Somewhere beneath the prison, hidden behind layers of steel and darkness, they were already watching him. The prison wasn't hiding prisoners. It was hiding memories. Analyzing subject, B-17. Analysis complete, B-17.
Unauthorized consciousness detected.
Adam was trapped. The system knew something had gone terribly wrong. It was controlled by machines, watching every movement.
The distic tux. The distic tux.
Go, go, go! Everyone inside right now! Move, move! We are almost there! Hurry, get him inside! Close the doors!
You promised we would make it out together. Adam. Don't let them erase you.
The earth is hollow. The earth is hollow. The earth is hollow. The earth is hollow.
Every answer had led him deeper into the prison, deeper into the lie. Behind a hidden wall, he found something that wasn't on any map. A forgotten elevator. At first, Adam assumed it was another prison level, but the elevator never slowed down. The prison above was already disappearing, and level -9 still hadn't arrived.
Then he heard something strange. The deeper he went, the more the elevator struggled.
The structure was old, much older than the prison itself, and it wasn't designed to travel this far.
What he found should not have existed.
Then Adam saw it. An ocean, hidden beneath the earth, larger than anything he thought possible.
The water was silent, almost too silent, as if the entire cavern was waiting.
And then the water moved.
The ocean wasn't the only hidden beneath the earth. Somewhere in the darkness, another secret was waiting.
The equipment looked decades old. Yet somehow, parts of it were still running.
If they find you awake, we all die.
Then he realized he wasn't alone. If they find you awake, everything we've hidden will be exposed. Adam had questions.
For years, the truth had remained hidden, buried beneath layers of secrecy, buried beneath the earth itself.
The system hadn't been accessed in decades, yet somehow, it still remembered everything. At first, it looked normal. The same world humanity believed it knew. Then the map changed. Layers appeared, where none should exist. Entire worlds hidden beneath the surface. Cities, oceans, entire civilizations. None of them existed on any official map. Everything Adam remembered, Every city, every map, every lesson suddenly felt like a lie.
The files revealed the truth. But the truth was only the beginning. Alara had one final secret to show him.
No prisoner had ever entered this section. No official records even mentioned its existence. Adam expected answers. Instead, he found hundreds of sleeping people.
The numbers continued. B-13, B-14, B-15, B-16.
Then Adam saw something different. Then Adam saw something different. One chamber was empty.
That chamber was yours. Adam wasn't a prisoner. He was subject B-17.
Then it happened. A sound unlike anything recorded before. A deep resonance beneath the facility. The entire structure trembled. Steel walls vibrated. Systems struggled to remain online. At first, nobody understood what caused it. Then the motion sensors began to activate, one by one. Something was there, moving, watching, waiting.
Whatever was hidden below was no longer contained.
Then, a voice echoed through the facility. Not human, not emotional.
Critical failure imminent. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Return subject B-17 immediately.
Subject B-17, a code buried deep with forgotten archives, a reference that was never meant to surface. Yet somehow, it appeared on every screen. Security teams searched every sector, every chamber, every corridor.
Success.
But B-17 was nowhere to be found.
Within seconds, the entire complex entered lockdown.
Somewhere beneath the facility, subject B-17 was still out there. As the lockdown spread across the facility, another was made, a hidden tunnel, buried beneath every official map, a place that should not have existed. Then investigators noticed something impossible. A light, moving through the darkness, coming closer.
An underground train, older than the facility itself, still running, still active.
But something was wrong. There was no driver, no operator, no sign of anyone controlling it. The train stopped. Everything became silent. Then, the doors began to open. And from inside the train, something emerged. Something the facility had been trying to hide. The train continued beyond every known sector, beyond every official blueprint, beyond every classified record. What lay ahead was never meant to be found.
Then they saw it. An entire city, hidden beneath the earth, larger than anyone could have imagined.
Thousands of homes, thousands of lives, and yet, not a single resident remained.
The strangest part wasn't the silence. It was the power. The city was still alive.
Playgrounds remained untouched. Toys remained where they were left. It was as if an entire population had...
Then they found something unexpected. A message. One final warning left.
This wasn't a bunker. This wasn't a research facility. This was an entire civilization. And whatever happened here could happen again.
Rents makes an I'm in. And this 17, Matistan. At first, it looked insignificant. An old archive tape, forgotten. Then the recording started. The man on the screen appeared terrified, as if he knew nobody was supposed to see this.
If you're watching this, humanity already failed.
The room fell silent. Those 4 words changed everything.
If you're watching this, humanity already failed.
The room fell silent. Those 4 words changed everything.
The city wasn't built to hide secrets. It was built to survive the end.
If subject B-17 is awake, do not let it reach the surface.
Leaving behind only questions and a terrifying warning. The city was silent. But silence often hides secrets. While searching the communications district, Adam discovered something unexpected. At first, it looked insignificant. An old archive tape. Forgotten. Ignored.
The system should have been dead, yet somehow, the archive still works. Then the recording started. The man on the screen appeared terrified, as if he knew nobody was supposed to see this. If you're watching this,
The city wasn't built to hide secrets. It was built to survive the end.
If subject B-17 is awake, do not let it reach the surface. The recording ended.
Leaving behind only questions and a terrifying warning.
The truth had been sealed behind countless layers of security, not to protect humanity, but to protect the lie.
The sky above is artificial. The sky above is artificial.
Adam thought he misheard her, but the data showed otherwise.
The stars people watched every night, the clouds above their heads, even the color of the sky, had been engineered. The city wasn't built to hide secrets. It was built to survive the end.
If subject B-17 is awake, do not let it reach the surface.
The archive contained one final secret: coordinates hidden beneath multiple security layers, a destination no official record acknowledged. The coordinates led below every known level, below the city, below the facility, into a place that should not exist. At first, they thought it was a mountain. Then the lights revealed the truth. It wasn't natural. It was built. Beneath the symbol, a name appeared. A designation absent from every archive ever discovered. And then,
The impossible happened.
The gate began to open. Whatever waited behind Sector 0 was finally waking up.
the gate had opened. Answers were finally within reach. But Adam wasn't the only one keeping secrets.
While Adam focused on Sector 0, Ilara initiated a transmission. A message she never intended him to hear.
The signal reached only one destination, the same voice that controlled the facility, the warden.
The gate is open. Adam is here.
Suddenly, every unanswered question made sense.
Maintain surveillance.
The missing information, the hidden files,
Do not let him reach the core.
the carefully controlled discoveries. The greatest threat was never behind the gate. It was standing beside him the entire time. And now, Adam had no idea who he could trust. The moment the transmission ended, the warden made its decision. Adam was no longer an ally. He was now a threat.
Within minutes, every security unit was searching for him. Every corridor became a trap. Every turn could be his last.
The tunnels stretched for miles beneath the city, built long before the facility itself, a maze designed to hide secrets.
Then came the worst possible moment. The tunnel ended. The escape route was sealed. But the tunnels were hiding one final secret. A doorway. A passage no map had ever shown.
Adam escaped the soldiers, but he wasn't escaping the truth, because whatever waited ahead had been waiting for him all along. The hidden passage was never meant to be used. For centuries it remained sealed, and now it was falling apart. For several seconds, there was nothing beneath him. No floor, no escape.
Then he hit the water. Cold, silent, endless.
At first, he thought he was alone. Then, something moved beneath him.
Then he saw them. Eyes, watching from the darkness, watching from the darkness below. And then came the terrifying realization. The eyes belonged to more than one creature. The abyss beneath Sector 0 was alive. Then came the terrifying realization. The eyes belonged to more than one creature. The abyss beneath Sector 0 was alive.
Then something changed. The creatures vanished. The abyss became silent. At first, it looked like an earthquake. But the water wasn't reacting, it was making way. Something was rising. Not a machine. Not an animal. Something far older. Then Adam saw its face. And what he saw made no sense. Because part of it looked human. The archives spoke of Subject B-17, but this was something else. Something that came before everything. The creature wasn't hunting him. It wasn't attacking. It was recognizing him.
The creature knew his name, which meant only one thing. This wasn't their first meeting.
The creature knew his name. Not as a stranger, not as an enemy, but as someone it had known before.
Then the memories began. Not memories he remembered. Memories that had been hidden.
The facility had hidden many secrets, but none were as dangerous as this one.
The images came back without warning. Flashes of faces, hidden corridors, and forgotten screams buried deep, deep inside his mind.
The truth was hiding inside him all along, buried beneath years of manipulation and erased memories. He wasn't just trapped inside the nightmare. Then one terrifying question remained. What exactly did they make him do?
The deeper Adam searched, the darker the truth became. The facility was never a shelter. It was a selection machine.
Thousands of classified reports described the same outcome. A future where the world above would no longer be survivable. And the experiments weren't random. Every subject had been evaluated, selected, prepared for a future nobody else would ever see.
Thousands of classified reports described the same outcome. A future where the world above would no longer be survivable. And
the experiments weren't random. Every subject had been evaluated, selected, prepared for a future. Then Adam finally understood. While the world above faced extinction, a new civilization was already waiting below. But one question remained. Adam expected secrets. He expected lies. But he never expected a countdown. 2 hours. Only 2 hours remained. The moment the countdown appeared, the entire facility woke up. Something had triggered the final protocol.
Live satellite feeds revealed a terrifying reality. The collapse wasn't coming. It had already begun. Every second brought humanity closer to the edge. And somewhere inside the facility,
Then another message appeared, a message far more terrifying than the countdown itself.
Phase 2 authorized. Countdown wasn't a warning, it was a schedule.
And in less than 2 hours, Phase 2 would begin.
Countdown changed everything. Fear spread from cell to cell like wildfire. For the first time, the prisoners realized
One voice became 10. 10 became 100. And soon, the entire facility was pushing back. Then the impossible happened. The prison began tearing itself apart. The lights died, and darkness took control. What started as panic had become a revolution. And somewhere in the darkness, something far worse was waiting next door.
while chaos consumed the facility, one man remained perfectly calm, as if he had been expecting this moment all along. After years of searching, after countless questions, Adam finally stood face to face with the man controlling everything.
For years, the mask. For so long.
Then the impossible happened. The mask came off, and Adam was staring at himself.
The warden wasn't a stranger. He wasn't an enemy. He was...
For years, Adam searched for the architect of the nightmare. Now he stood before him. And the answer was worse than anything he imagined. Future Adam had seen what happened next. He had witnessed humanity's collapse. He had watched entire generations disappear, and he believed there was only one way to stop it. The prison was never designed to punish people. It was designed to control the future.
Then came the terrifying truth.
And he survived it because he created it. The prison was never designed to punish people. It was designed to control the future. Then where did the cycle begin? Every life lost inside the prison had been leading to this room. The system calculated every outcome, every timeline, every future, according to the two futures, two destinies, two impossible choices.
One button would give the surface a chance to survive. The other would protect the thousands already living below. No option was perfect. No option was without sacrifice.
She had seen the truth. She survived every nightmare.
Adam, you're asking the wrong question. This was never about saving everyone. That future no longer exists. Only one world survives.
And with those 4 words, everything changed. If only one world could survive, then which world deserved to live? The world above or the one below? The people below had prepared for the collapse of the surface, but no. Years of control. The countdown no longer mattered. The decision no longer belonged to the machine. Now, time itself was running out. The prison was dying. The cycle was breaking. The facility or beneath sending, but brawlings. Adam still had to make a choice. The facility was losing its battle against time. Every second brought the survivors closer to salvation and closer to disaster. The final evacuation was collapsing. One door stood between life and extinction.
Some heroes are chosen, others choose themselves. And in that moment, Ilara understood what had to be done.
Go! If you stay, everything ends here.
No speeches, no promises, just a single decision that would save everyone else.
As the doors began to close, Ilara stayed behind. History rarely remembers the names that are forgotten. The door.
For years, the surface existed only in stories. A place nobody had seen. A place nobody was supposed to reach.
For years, the surface existed only in stories. A place nobody was supposed to reach. The last barrier stood before them. A door sealed for generations. A door protecting humanity from whatever waited outside. Then it happened. For the first time, Adam saw real daylight.
But the sky wasn't blue. It wasn't peaceful.
It wasn't the world they had imagined. The surface was alive. And whatever had destroyed the old world had never truly disappeared.
The prison was gone. The lies were exposed. And for the first time in years, humanity stood beneath an open sky.
But Adam couldn't shake the feeling. Something wasn't right. The sky felt different, almost as if it were watching them. Then it happened. A fracture appeared. Small, impossible, but undeniably real. At first, Adam thought it was a reflection, a trick of the storm, until something moved. Feared beneath the earth was nothing compared to what waited inside the moon.